Jordan owned the West Bank. So there's been no call for an Arab state, for a Palestinian state.
Many people criticize the state of Israel. What people don't realize is that some of their statements can be considered anti-Semitic. With a little education, people can learn where that line is drawn.
Anti-Semitism around the world is not something new. It has been around as long as Jews have been around, and it goes through various cycles. In some parts of the world, it grows, it magnifies, while in other parts it declines, and then within 100 years, it's the reverse. And in today's day and age, when blatant anti-Semitism isn't woke, people are using anti-Israel, anti-Zionism, and that is a new form of anti-Semitism. There are some very legitimate criticisms that can be offered, just like with any other country. But how do you know if anti-Israel sentiment or anti-Zionist sentiment is anti-Semitic? If it meets any of the criteria known as the 3 Ds. There's demonization, there's double standard, or delegitimization. So if a person were to say Israel doesn't have a right to exist, that would be considered anti-Semitic. If people were to say that Israel is an apartheid state, that would be considered anti-Semitic. To say that Israel's army has made mistakes and innocent people have been killed, that would be a legitimate criticism. Right? There's no double standard there. But to accuse Israel of abuse of human rights when no one says anything about China, North Korea, etc., that would be considered a double standard, and then that would be considered anti-Semitic. So those are really the tools, the markers to determine whether something is anti-Semitic or a legitimate criticism of Israel.
With this useful information, people can now know whether their criticism is proper or anti-Semitic. I'm Zach Hurst, reporting for Ladue View.